Ah, it appears to have worked perfectly. I am Princess Spike.
No. No.
Hello everybody, welcome to the Brony Show, episode 473, where I totally did not drop a ball a minute ago. I am your host, as always, here to bring you the Brony community for yet another week. I am Circa Maine, and of course, we are nearing Valentine's. In fact, we shall be directly smack dab on it in a week, which means, in a week, we are going to be doing a special segment of Twilight Shipfic Folder, where we'll pretty much be jumping right into the game with very little fanfare. Very little. Maybe a little bit of content creation, that's about it, just to get things warmed up. But for today, I actually stepped upon a brilliant idea that I'm surprised we have never thought of before till now. And
It's a suggestion I made last show about I'll let you finish before I jump to conclusions.
No, I remember the suggestion you made. I couldn't find what you were talking about, but no, this was something else that completely caught me off guard, and it's brilliant. We are going to make our own special Brony Show Valentine's Day cards. In the same vein as the Christmas cards that we normally do.
Yep, he was aware.
We're going to do horrible, horrible things because we can.
Will Cole be back on later for this?
He said he should be back on for this, yes.
It's Cole. He would love to do this regardless on if we were wanting him or not.
But yeah,
Hi,
so
Death.
we're going to make...
Yeah.
Death Light has joined us. But anyway, let's go ahead and introduce our panelists here since we've already started mentioning names.
Hi, I'm Deathlight.
You know what? I love that. Deathlight's right on top of it. Okay. All right, and we are...
Fluttershy, she's looking at the ship cards on the table.
Actually,
That's
I think
nice,
she's
Steven.
I think she's trying to figure out why Rainbow Dash's hoof is somewhere it probably shouldn't be.
Oh,
Pinky's
my.
face says it all.
We're also joined by DM21.
This thing's about to get crazy up in here, y'all.
Tech Stallion.
Yep.
Toakoi.
Hi, if you hear noise, I'm Britain.
And from the Otaku Ascended, Suki.
If you hear a noise, I'm dead.
If you just hear explosions, that's just him playing Destiny.
Actually, oh shit, wait. No, Witch Queen doesn't come out this week, right?
What?
And like that, we have a DM making Suki go, wait, what?
Oh, 22nd. Good. Yeah. No.
Okay, we all good.
No, I was about to be really concerned that I needed to redo my schedule for the week.
Oh, I hate that.
Alright, and let's put on some background music so we can go ahead and get started with the show here. And yes, we are going to get into Valentine's Day card creation here in just a moment, but of course we got to do what we always do with a little bit of vocal cord warm-up. A chance to get myself liquored up a little bit more because we're going to be making horrible Valentine's Day cards, and that requires a specific amount of inebriation where I will let things fly in ways I normally wouldn't do. That's right. We're taking off the gloves and putting on just fingerless gloves.
Okay, I got my whiskey. I'm ready.
All right, but let's do a little bit of what's up, Brony. So I got a ton to talk about here, so I'm gonna go ahead and open up the floor first to anybody else who wants to jump in before I basically run roughshod. So what's up, Bronies?
I'm printing a Combine helmet, not mine at the moment, but for somebody else for like roughly a Trocton.
I'm not gonna lie, I had to listen to that for half a second to make sure I heard that right. Combines, nice.
Yep.
That's
all I got.
I slept for 14 hours this weekend.
I still can't believe that, man. That is amazing. I mean, I'm sure you eventually got that
14 hours
exhaustion point.
straight? Damn.
Well,
No, like that was the thing. Yeah, because I'm saying that after the 24-hour stream, I slept for 14.
Okay,
Well,
I
that's
was
right.
like
That was last week.
14 hours whole weekend. Well, that's like 7 hours like every night. That's not too bad, dude. But it's like,
no,
24
no.
hour. Oh, never mind, huh?
no, his sleep was a straight shot. He had a straight shot sleep there.
Well, I occasionally have that whenever I do a lot of work on Tuesday, because I know Wednesday I don't have to go into work. 14 hours sleeps are nice.
I'll take your word for that.
I would love to know what that's like.
I'd be lucky to get 12 hours sleep these days.
Lucky.
I said I would be lucky if I did.
If we would be so lucky in order to sleep and never wake, or wake and never sleep, I don't know.
That's
Sleep
called dying
and
in
never
your
wake.
sleep.
Well, sleep is just a trial run, right?
So yeah, pretty much.
Here's your free. The deaf is like, here's your free trial. Go try it out. See if you want to come back for more.
No, the free trial. Here's the sad part. The free trial of sleep we get is when we're in our grade school years and our younger years, where we get to sleep as long as we want. Then at that point we're committed. Junior high, we're just like, you know what? I like this thing called sleep. Let's go ahead and keep doing it. And then they start making us wake up earlier and earlier.
I never had that issue. Ever since I gone to school, I had to wake up at 6 in the morning.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
down with that.
That sucks.
6:30 for me.
Yeah, see, what I found funny was that, honestly, I think, like, God, I remember when I was in elementary school, I think we were some of the first kids to get up and have to go. Then
Yeah,
by
I was
time
the
I got
very
to high
first on the
school, I
bus.
was the first kids again to have to go. It was like,
Wait,
what the fuck?
Before
Ever
you
since,
go,
Ever since school started, I was always the first on the bus.
Yeah, but it was just like one of those things where it was like, for some reason through my life, it was like, it's just like, and because it was like when I was a kid, the high schoolers went last. Now when I got by the time I got to high school, they changed that. They like completely flipped flop that.
Ah.
It's like fuck these elementary school kids. They don't need to sleep later.
You guys suck. Why? Yeah. No, in all honesty, they don't. It's really the high schoolers that need more sleep. But it's like, yeah, good looking. Yeah. You know what? We're not gonna get into semantics of that. It really does suck.
Well,
Okay,
anyways,
let's move on from the topic then.
for my busy ass life, we got to see some posts in the lounge about it. I sadly was not able to put the 52-gallon gas tank into my truck this weekend.
Oh, really? Oh, I thought you did succeed in that.
Dude,
Did
that
some-
sucks.
But it's because I had to fix no less than 10 holes that were drilled through the cab of my truck before I could lay insulation down.
Wait, what?
The last owner thought it'd be a fun idea to get in the back with a drill bit and put like 10 holes into the cab.
For a moment, I
was two
thought
in
you
the
said
back.
that someone just disengaged a shotgun in the back by accident.
No, it was drill holes, I can tell. But
Okay.
it was 2 in the back wall, and then the 8+ were along the actual floor.
Yeah, that's
So-
what happens when I skim stuff and I just don't read the entire
DM, it's
thing.
all good. Just remember to stop and listen for the whole story.
Sorry, I was just talking to myself there. I didn't click the mute button in time.
That's
Circuit?
alright, it's alright.
Circuit, am I the only one that finds the irony in Toa saying that?
Yeah, I know, right?
Hey, I have been quiet, and if you start, I stop.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
But
Okay.
anyways, that was 7 hours this weekend, and I still didn't get the front doors insulated. But But for some weird reason, the power cable for my amp decided to burn out when I was doing this. No idea why. It just happened. So
No, that
I had to
is-
run a new wire, and I got my amp working again. This spring or summer, I'm going to actually fix the stupid wiring in my truck. I've been nothing but frustrated with it.
Well, yeah, it's probably better that way because I have not done wiring, but we've all done cable management, and that can be kind of messy.
Well, let me go ahead and drop in a little bit of what's been going on with me. Gentlemen, I believe I have probably gone to thresholds I never should, but I'm going to keep going anyway because I don't care. So, I've been doing a little bit of research, a little bit of studying, things like that. Actually, did I mention that I made a strawberry syrup?
Yes, you did. Yeah, you did.
Okay, just wanted to check on that. Okay,
What
I forgot if
did you make this time?
Well, I didn't. I ordered this.
Ooh.
Now, children, can you tell me what this is?
You do know I know what it is, but I'm not going to say it unless...
Auction
Circuit. Look, Breaking Bad was a good show, but dude, meth is illegal.
Okay, no worries about that. What I'm making has a lot.
Is one of the lines of moonshining.
Actually, you're a lot closer than you might think. So,
By the way, I didn't know
anyway,
you were
this
like
is
a house at the swamp.
this is what I got. I did have to go to Walmart to pick up some supplies, mostly various different fruits, honey, a bottled water, to mix them all together into this.
Oh.
Oh, that's
Now-
dangerous.
No. If you saw it now, you would actually say otherwise because this is how it started initially. Sorry, the IRC doesn't crash. It just doesn't update if I don't have it live, and I do apologize for that. I keep trying to keep it up, but it misses here and there.
Yeah, that's one of the issues
Yeah.
with it, but still a good thing.
Anyway, where was I?
Anyway,
So,
yeah.
so
The
this.
Twitch chat to go chucking along.
So yeah, this is a mixture of water distilled honey, orange slices, strawberry slices, blueberries, and fermenter's yeast. Airlocked behind a vodka chamber, so fruit flies will die if they try to go into it. If not, I think we have to worry about fruit flies right now, but still.
No,
Hopefully none of the fruit fly juice gets in there.
Yeah, well, you try to avoid it at all costs, just because
If
obviously
that stuff spills, then you're getting ants.
it does. If it does spill, but right now this chamber is literally airtight with a water lock. Air can get out, it cannot get in. This mixture right now is no good. However, in 6 weeks, it should mature enough to the point where I can siphon it out into several bottles and let it either drink it immediately or let it age. Ladies and gentlemen, I have made my first ever batch of honey mead.
It turned out.
I
Did
gotta
you not
Yes,
get-
to wait,
6
yes, to
weeks!
wait 6 weeks.
Six
Oh.
weeks, man! I gotta wait 6 weeks.
Okay, how is the non-alcoholic able to understand the brewing process?
I don't. It's okay. I like that he's not the first person to ask that. He's like, how did it turn out? Well, I mean, the bottle didn't explode, so I guess I did something right. Seriously.
If it's a successful circuit, send me the recipe and the tools I need.
Oh, sure. I'll be more than happy to. So, yep, this is going to be an alcoholic honey mead, and this is just to learn how to do the process. My ultimate goal is I want to actually develop different types of honey mead based off of the main 6 as well as other different things. But yes, I want to make a Twilight Sparkle honey mead. I don't care.
Circuit, you're giving me reasons to visit you.
I know,
You
right?
realize this is a bad idea, right?
I mean, I could use some visitors once in a while. It's not such a...
It's only 6 hours away.
Yeah. But yeah, no. Before anybody starts thinking moonshine and stuff like that, this is a lot more tamer than moonshine. It's basically, I don't know. It's a little bit more like wine, like making wine in wine coolers. Really, this is not.
Yeah.
It's not dangerous in any way. Really, you just have to make sure it's airtight, or else it just oxidizes and stuff, and it can go tart and bad. Otherwise, you
By
just.
the way, I found a lavender mead that I'm going to send to you if you haven't looked into it.
I have not yet. I just wanted to actually get the process down first because it's not hard, but it's not easy either. Especially since if you kill the yeast, but before it has a chance to do stuff, that can cause problems. But yeah, it's the first part there. Especially, you ever try to pour half a gallon of hot water mixed with honey into a small bottle like that?
Sounds comical. I want to watch.
That's hard.
It was terrible. I spilled that honey water in a few different locations, including my floor. I had to mop it. In fact, there were so many things that are still kind of sticky that I may have missed. It sucked.
So I guess that's kind of good thing that I have years experience with oil changes and stuff. Because I could probably do it without a drop spilled.
You probably could, but I also was
want
trying.
higher death as your pourer.
The problem was I was trying to pour it out of a freaking pot, and I don't know. I just have a horrible time pouring liquids out of things like pots and coffee
Yeast
mugs.
eats the sugar and produces alcohol as a byproduct.
Yep, pretty much. That's exactly what the brewer's yeast is for. That's all they does.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you a secret, Circuit. There's this wonderful thing called a funnel.
I used the funnel. Don't give me that.
Oh, dude,
The problem is
Oh, never mind. I was trying to save you.
The problem is no. If I didn't have a funnel, that would be a horrible excuse. That'd be a horrible excuse to have. No, my problem is you try to pour water out of the freaking pots. It doesn't pour over the lip. It like dribbles down under the lip and pours it goes down the bottom of the goddamn pot.
Chug. Chug.
It doesn't pour over the way that you would expect it to, and you have to take it slow because even though I have a funnel in there, this is not a huge funnel, and I am pouring half a gallon of hot honey water into this thing.
I see the problem now.
Yes, I had to take it slow. And yeah, I might just need a bigger funnel. That might help, or a pot with a pour indicator, or both. I could do both. But in any case,
you might need both.
In any case, honey mead. I'm making honey mead, which I am excited. I am actually excited for this because I actually did a thing. I know it's kind of silly, but it's like I did a thing, everybody. I actually improved myself and increased my skills ever so slightly.
Skill level increased.
You get moonshiner. Oh shit.
Shit. Now remember, Circuit, what you do is after you make the first one, you throw it out, and then you make the second one, and you're good.
This isn't pancakes, though. Maybe meat and pancakes might be interesting. Anyway, that's
We are kind of behind.
Yeah, no, we are behind, so I'm gonna go ahead and move on here. That is my big happiness for the weekend. Anybody else have any other What's Up Brony going on with them before we go ahead and move on to the news that we do have?
Unfortunately, nothing at the moment, but if I have any details on what I alluded to last time, it'll be in the Discord chat.
Okay.
Alright, sweet. Alright, let's go ahead then and move on to a little bit of news here. Of course, I'm getting a quick messaging here. I'm hoping that I don't have to suddenly start... Oh, okay, you know what? Let's go. I'm going to go ahead and give CMC a moment because he did have these. He finally got all of the Kisses ponies. I'm actually missing 2 of these. One of them being Twilight. By the way,
probably buy it off of him.
By the way, CMC, have you ever looked at the Fluttershy Straight On? It's hilarious. But oh God. Okay, yeah. CMC, I will do what I can. If you want to talk with me, I will seriously take a few of those Twilights and one of the Rainbow Dashes off of your hands. Seriously.
That's a lot.
It's a lot.
Yes, this is my What's Up Bronies, or as I just realized, is a wub.
It is a lot of wub here. There's a lot of...
Wub,
oh my
wub,
God!
wub, wub, wub.
Oh my God! Oh my God! How did I... Oh my God! How did I never connect those dots?
Cool.
How?
Could have been scratching it all along.
I could have been playing this up and oh no. I'm genuinely disappointed in myself. This is
I'm sorry, I seem to have broken him.
No, it was here. It was here all along. This is like going for a 1,000-year journey for the realm of for a relic, and you find it on your goddamn bookshelf. God damn it!
You find it in the corner you forgot to look in.
Yes, you find it in a corner. It even has a little tag on it saying, "Hey, here's the thing you're looking for."
These are not the figures you are looking for. Hand gestures off
Okay.
the chat.
Alright, okay, I'm gonna try my best to get myself recomposed. Here's all the Twilights he has. Here's all the Pinkie Pies he has. You really went over that mirror pool a little bit, didn't you?
Just a little.
And of course we
Seems
have
like
some.
Rarity and Fluttershy are the hardest to get.
Yeah, speaking of which, he
And
does got.
No, 4 of them.
He's got rarities and he's got the Rainbow Dashes, but I am serious. I am serious. If there's a way to get a few of those I'll take a few of those Twilights off your hands and a Rainbow Dash. I would definitely do it.
The only one he doesn't seem to have is AJ.
There's no AJ.
Applejack in the set.
There's no
And
Applejack.
my dad
really?
was suggesting that I just pull out the hot glue gun and make a weird amalgamation. I was thinking just try to go Voltron with it.
Ooh! Hey, if you need any custom parts, just say so.
Oh no, it's just gluing all of the figures together and then sending that to Circuit. So it's just a weird army of Twilight in one.
The
That would not be the worst idea.
collection of Twilights.
Rarity, form the right arm.
Oh dear.
Rainbow Dash, form the right leg.
Okay.
Pinkie Pie,
Where
form
are
the
these
right
from
leg.
again? Okay, these are from a little Hershey Kiss treasure chest. They're little. You got a picture. I think
I saw a picture a while back with the actual thing, but yeah. Collect all 5 Hershey's Kisses Treasure Supplies. You'll find them at Walmart, bottom shelf in the checkout aisles.
They could also be on mid shelf. You have to look.
AJ got the shot,
There-
and we
there
all
is-
know why.
there is some
At
digging
both
involved,
locations
and
near here they were at the bottom shelf. You do have to go aisle by aisle as you're going through the checkouts to just say, okay,
I doubt
this
my
one
Walmart
has
would have any
1,
of these
this
left.
one has 3, and this one has 2.
Sorry, I
If
cut
you're
you off
gonna
there.
go crazy trying to get all of them, or trying to get the ones that is your favorite, which is what some of this craziness was, because Fluttershy is Mom's favorite, and we only got 2 from the purchases we got today.
which
By
ironically,
the way, I found
it's ironic
Pancake
that I
Mix
act.
on Amazon.
It is ironic
Oh.
that I have 2 Fluttershies too, and that was
Oh
actually.
God, it's pony loot boxes.
It is pony loot boxes, but at least you get chocolate with
But
it.
you also get chocolate.
Did I not send a picture with I took a picture of the chocolates currently in 2 treasure chests.
Really, I
They're
didn't see
full.
that. Did I miss it? Let's see.
I must have forgotten to grab it. I can toss it right now. It's just, they're so full of chocolates. And I've already gone through 1 treasure chest full of chocolates.
How did they taste?
It's
Chocolatey.
Hershey's Kisses.
It's Hershey's Kisses. It tastes chocolatey. I don't think
Okay,
you're
I
gonna.
was wondering if they did something special with them. Never mind.
No, they're just regular Hershey's
That's the
Kisses.
Amazon link I found of it.
The other ones have Spider-Mans.
Yeah. Oh crap. Yeah, it's a little bit harder to find them now. I think I can get a mail ordered from a blah blah blah.
Yeah,
There.
you can order them on Walmart.com.
Oh, hello.
I didn't send it. There's the 2 treasure chests full of chocolates.
Oh, damn. I might actually have to look into this one.
What is that?
Apparently, Cutie Mark Cutie Mark Crew countdown thing with
Oh,
it
they
base-
gender swapped Big Mac.
It's got a gender swap Big Mac there. It looks that way. I mean, look at Big Mac. That looks a little too. Wow, actually this.
Heck? Some
I
of
don't-
these colors. Is that?
I am genuinely I'm actually really interested in this now.
Oh no, Commander is
What's his name?
Pinkie Pie,
Young
I
Six.
agree.
Pinkie Pie Rainbow Dash Fusion Go.
Is that Sandbar?
Yeah, I think it is.
Okay,
Uh,
man. I think that's.
We have a dragon saying we are time limit.
Yeah. Okay. We're moving on. We're moving on. Yeah. Get off the shopping sites. Actually, we do have a time limit, and we also had a bit of a surprise that literally dropped into my lap in the last 10 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn some time over here to the Lord and Head Honcho, the Big Mugwump, the Fighting Fiesta Fiero. You know, I had something there and I died. We have the Pony Wars creator Drata Arcana, at least one of them here. Apparently he's got some really big news. So since we're now in our news segment, we'll go ahead and turn the time over to him to basically kick off our news with a little bit of Brony merch news.
Hi,
Yeah.
Dada.
Hi. So I actually just got this bombshell about, in the last 20 minutes myself. That's pretty big news. I just found out that, our website developer has gotten the modified rulebook. The updated rulebook, which means that there's a couple new rules being added to the game that fixes a lot of the issues that people have been having with our game for the longest time. And this is major because it actually improves our game by a whole lot. One of the things that people have complained about with our game is the whole you determine who goes first with whoever has the lowest or highest standing. Well, the rule change now is it's now a flip from the top of the deck into the court, which will open up a whole bunch of gameplay capabilities if you don't get a hand that you want. Also, we have now implemented a mulligan rule. So you're allowed to, you can, once per game, you can shuffle your hand back and put it back out again. It is not yet 100% on the website. It is just finished. So it'll be up there in about a week.
So a little bit of Valentine's Day gift for those of people who do love some Pony Wars, huh?
Okay, other big news, because there's two others. We have officially finished our negotiations for Set 2. Escalation, due to release in December, as well as a new set called the Twilight War, which is a full errata to Set 1, and will consist of about, as I've always said, 20 additional cards. The art of that is getting finalized. Our lead artist, the Timely Alchemist, has improved to the point where, honestly, their work is absolutely phenomenal. His work is absolutely phenomenal now, and it's amazing what our teams have accomplished after working so much on this project. Also, we have managed to hire 4 new artists. We have Lily Sketch, who used to do art for Walt Disney. Meta Gannon, you may know them from doing the cover art for Together Against the Sisters. And then we also have a new artist, Seafood Dinner, who's going to be doing our dragons. He's a newer artist to the fandom, and we're giving them a shot to show us what they can do. And then we have one other artist, Nyx, who's actually working on our Dr. Wolf card art, and they'll be rejoining us for Set 2.
Oh, so we just got a hint that the Pupper is getting a little bit of cartage too, huh?
Yes.
Nice.
Is he going to be an actual figure or just a spell or a negotiation card of one?
Most likely either a hero or an epic. We don't know which yet because we have to finish the balancing of the Twilight War, which is due to release in May of this year.
So just enough time to get a few sets in for both Trot and Everfree.
Yes.
Nice.
Unfortunately, due to my own circumstances, I will be unable to attend all conventions this year.
Ooh.
So I will not be going to a single convention myself.
Is Pony Wars still going to have a presence, or is it complete shutout?
Probably someone on staff.
So, from what I know, is our project manager, Andrew, will be at BabsCon and maybe Everfree. Our co-creator Scarlet Fury is going to be running some demos at HarmonyCon, and he's on a panel with Minty Root and a few others, from what I know.
Cool.
So unfortunately, TrotCon and Ciderfest might not be getting any pony love this year.
There's a very poor chance that I'll be able to do those unless we can find someone to fill those gaps. My reasoning is that I just my own personal life is going through a lot of fluctuations, and the game to hire this amazing talent for the game for set 2, it's costing me my entire con budget this year.
No, that's fair.
I imagine so. You gotta give your fans the quality they deserve.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's completely understandable. I'm not gonna lie, it's still a shame though, but it's completely understandable.
Though set 2 is our technically last set for a few years afterwards. So the plan is that once we get set 2 in the Twilight War done, once we get Escalation and Twilight War finished, we will be back at conventions full throttle, trying to sell the game and trying to get people product. We'll do things like sealed events like we've done in the past. The advantage of this is that in the year 2023, we'll have a card pool of around 240.
Oh, that's really big.
Yeah. After that, our main focus will probably be centered around things like OC cards and stuff like that. On top of it all, our game crafter will constantly be coming out with new product. We're currently working on possibly doing a mass-produced plushie lineup. There's been talk on my team about a possible comic book, and we're talking about t-shirts with characters.
You caught my interest with the comic book.
So we are looking for people to help with those areas. So we're actually looking for someone to actually turn the lore into an actual canon comic series that will be ongoing, is the hope. At least that's my own hope. We got to find someone that's willing to do all the writing for that, though, because our main lore guy has too much on his plate to handle anything outside of the base outline lore. Which I actually just received 2 documents from him over the last 2 weeks that concern the future of the lore. So I went through them, and they are absolutely stunning to read. There's a lot of details in there that are going to be groundbreaking and shocking, I think, for a lot of our fans.
Oh, it looks like some of our chat room
caught Begley's attention.
Yeah, it looks like our chat room definitely got got their ears twitched when they heard comic artists.
Yes, we're looking for them right now. I made a post in several Discords earlier today asking if anyone would be interested. And I'm also trying to find a plushie maker who'd be willing to work with us on character plushies. I don't know what that's going to look like yet. We are just looking for people. Also, if anyone's interested, we are also looking for a media moderator to monitor our media sites.
Nice. All right. All right. Well, sounds like Pony Wars has got a lot lined up for the next year. I can't wait to see it all slowly unfold.
Yeah, I'm super excited. I just figured, I've been trying to get on here to try to update you guys with all this, but, the news about the rulebook finally being fully finished is fantastic news for us.
I can imagine. Hopefully you won't have to do another redaction of it.
Well, there was something that was brought to my attention from my development team, and we don't have to do a redaction for at least a few more months. There's something we're redoing the locations possibly in the Twilight War, because one of the most confusing things in our game is the defense on locations, and we're probably going to end up getting rid of that.
Ah.
Or you might have to go back to your fan fictions to change that around a little.
The fanfiction should still be fine. Everything we do in the game isn't going to necessarily impact the lore itself. The lore is its own confined story. That is
Oh, so you
ongoing.
mean there's two lores, the one in the fan fiction and the one in the card game?
The card game is entirely based off the lore, so we can't make a change.
Oh no,
We
no,
can't remove locations from the game because that would impact the lore in some way.
no, I meant two different stories, but still the same lore. Sorry, I mixed
Yeah.
it up.
Yeah.
It's basically kind of like Magic or maybe Forgotten Realms, where the game itself has one thing, but the storybooks kind of have it the same things, but maybe not quite in the same realm or timeline or things.
Yeah,
like that.
one that is canon and the other is soft canon.
Yeah, for gameplay purposes, of course.
Yeah.
Because lore books are the hardest canon. Cards can be made off of that, but a card can be discarded, and I really hate my phone at the moment.
All right. Is there anything else you wanted to let us know about the upcoming Pony Wars updates?
Yeah. There aren't too many other updates besides all of that I just shared. So, feel free to hammer me with questions.
All right. Is there going to be any update to the tabletop RPG for those interested but don't want to shell out the funds for it just yet?
I do plan on updating the tabletop simulator when we actually get the new cards in every. So because the Twilight War doesn't release until May, we're hoping to, after that releases and once we get those cards inputted into Tabletop Simulator, we will update that mod with the newest stuff. I'm just not going out of my way to modify the images on the Tabletop Simulator, but we are constantly updating that whenever we will update that when we have erratas and stuff. So it'll always get updated with the newest version when those become available.
Makes sense, because if you don't have the time at the moment to change the images on the cards, it's just easier. Or should I say simpler, just to do the stuff that needs to be changed right away and just change to the current cards afterwards.
Yes. With these changes, your older cards that you already have are still viable. They will just have the text of the newer cards. So, big reason to get Twilight War is the 20 additional cards, along with all the errated versions of a few other cards. I just hammered out today a huge list into our business chat of everything that we've heard over the course of the last year or more about the game and what people thought, where people had pet peeves and stuff. We even have a deck list that currently has almost a 0 loss win rate. So we're looking at that deck list and saying, okay, what did we do wrong here? So
Well, I also know from our toxic chart that you were also debating on how to do multiple characters of different things, like hero and epic.
Yeah, that is still a contentious topic within the development team. When I get more information on that, I will be able to share. Right now, I am still pushing for that. You can have an epic and a hero of the same character, or you could have 2 epics of the same character as long as their subtitle is not the same. But once again, that is something that is a very contentious topic within our development teams, and how best to implement that with the lore is a little challenging.
Mm-hmm.
But that's part of the fun of this.
All right. Okay. Is there anybody else have any other questions about the the updates to Pony Wars and any upcoming things? Okay, I'd say we're good. It's awesome to get a nice little update about what is happening with the game, as well as the near future releases and information.
Yeah, sorry that it was so last second, Circuit Main. It was just a lot of this stuff got dropped on my lap kind of like now.
No, it's okay. Admittedly, we had a pretty light news week this week, so if anything, it's probably the best time to do it with the light news. Speaking of which,
I almost forgot to ask. Is it already on your Discord though? This news, or are you about
Yes,
to
it
put
is.
it on your Discord?
Yeah, the Discord is. We already have it posted to the news and everything.
Okay, I just wanted to ask because I haven't checked it yet in a while.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Did that really just come through? Go back to the lore, Circuit Main.
Yeah.
Do me a favor. Click on that persona of the Pony Wars. I can't believe our web guy got this done. It wasn't this way. Oh my gosh, he has linked every single character and their backstory on our website.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is what a good team does. Johnny, you should be proud.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll go ahead and I'll knock him down a peg. It looks like you're missing a link to your Discord here. So
Yes,
Okay.
I will definitely bring that up, but I'm surprised that he's gotten that updated. Can you do me a favor and check the rules tab as well, Circuit Main?
Okay.
I want to see if that's been updated.
While we're here, how will we know if it's been updated? Is there a specific
It's been
location?
updated.
Oh, so it already has the new
That
rules.
is not the template that we were using last time. This is the brand new template.
Wow. Okay. You know what? You got. Okay. I'll say here. You got one hell of a web. Sorry, I'm on I'm on more than a few different shots of Long Island iced tea at the moment. You got a really awesome web developer here. You got an awesome web developer here. That is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He actually came recommended to us by the new development team. So.
Nice.
Okay, so he's a keeper.
He definitely knows
Yeah.
what he's doing. All right. So yeah, I guess new rules are already there. Nice.
Yeah. I will double check later. It looks like it's the new template, but I haven't actually reviewed the new template myself because apparently no one sent me anything. So I'll have to double check later, but I'm pretty sure that's the new template. I'm just amazed that he's getting all of this updated now because about an hour ago, the lore stuff was still outdated. So I'm glad that he got a lot of this done. It looks like that things are getting done the way that I want, and we're putting in work.
This guy definitely has a good work ethic.
All right. Well, we're a lot more hot off the presses than I ever imagined here. Is there anything else that you want that anybody wants to ask, or any other updates to the Pony Wars that we should know of?
Well, do you want to know what the majority of stuff is coming in the set escalation?
As much as I
changed lanes.
As much as I really would like to know, and honestly I do, I don't know. I'm just afraid that jumping into that would probably take up the entire time that we have for the show here.
That's a good point.
Well, I'll give you the really short version.
All right, shoot.
Okay, it's mostly Kieran's and Dragons,
Nice.
with a few of our pony reoccurring characters, and one addition that might get some eyes looked at us. We're putting in a possible Dutch Angel Dragon.
Dutch Angel
Okay,
Dragon, huh?
that's a strange name that I haven't heard of.
I don't think that's a name. I think that's a species.
It's a species in the furry fandom.
Oh boy, that is definitely
okay,
gonna get some eyes. Okay.
I
Okay, let
probably
me look this up.
have seen it then.
Yeah.
Also, we are adding in a character called Silversteel, which is a character that was written by someone on FimFiction, and he's the only person that's ever submitted us an actual FimFiction in our world by code. He is going to be. We are making his character.
Oh,
into
it's
a
this
card
kind of
into the
dragon. Oh.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, I just looked it up. It is cute as hell.
Yes.
All
I
the
still need to
proportions
figure out
of a
who's going to
dragon,
get that
but
art,
all
'cause I
the
think we have several
cuteness of a
people on our team
furry
that are
creature.
paying for it.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I never heard that name before. It was why I was confused.
So yeah, chatters, if you're listening, that means that if you can't, you got a whole reference of lore here. You can write your own stories now. Get on those film fictions, and you might get cards based on your characters.
Yes, we do turn them into actual cards.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, we need to find a way to get Bonnie in there.
Oh, we could probably
Yeah, no. I'm not even touching that with a 10-foot pole. Is there? Just because I don't know which Bonnie you're talking about, and I'd rather not know. All right. Is there any other heads up, updates, information? Oh, yeah. I've seen those kind of dragons around. That was dangerous clicking on that link, but I've seen them. Okay.
You know I only do safe.
Right. Back to attention. So, yeah, is there any other anything updates, teases, information for Pony Wars fans to know?
Well, there will be an elemental system being added in for the Kieran.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the major things we're playing around with right now as we work through everything. The Kieran are receiving a elemental effect. We don't know what that's going to be yet, but just know that there will be an elemental function with the Kieran. As far as dragons are concerned, they will receive their own unique thing in around the same level as the Kieran, most likely. And that, once again, the initial alpha concept is not great. Because I'm the one that made the initial alpha concepts, and now my teams are trying to decipher my mess. So when I have more news on what those are, I can definitely share more.
All right. Okay, everybody, you got all the updates and the deets and details. So, yeah, be sure to check out Pony Wars if you haven't yet. And if you have, check it out again in a couple of months when they come out with the new set. Or several months. May, right?
May, yes.
Okay.
We are shooting for May on a set called The Twilight War, which is more or less what we would call in the video game world DLC to the initial game. This is kind of like a patch DLC. It comes with basically 20 new cards and erratas to pre-existing cards.
All right. Okay, everybody, be sure to check that out, and I'm sure we'll have a little bit more of an expose in near the actual release, talking about the new cards as well. And Drada, thank you so much for jumping on to give us a literal hot off the press update on Pony Wars.
You're welcome, Circuit Man. I'm always glad to come on and give you guys what's all happening and stuff. I was just, like I said, it was major news that just came through literally 30-40 minutes ago. So I was like, I know that the Brony show's going on, so maybe I should give them some deets on what's going on. Oh, and Circuit Man, we're still working on your card. It'll come out with the set in May.
Circuit Man card? I don't know what you're talking about.
You know, maybe.
Okay. Clearly talking about the Nissan card, right?
Death, we really need to start writing stuff, or at the very least, I can write it and you say it.
That's a terrifying prospect. Okay, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and move on to what we have.
We'll have a lot of prospects.
We do, yeah. We're going to go ahead and move on to what we have for the news this weekend. Once again, thank you so much for giving us an update, Drada. And you can stick around for the news if you want, or I'm sure you're a busy man. If you want to run off and go take care of things, we'll go ahead and let you go.
Thank you for having me. I'll see you guys later.
Certainly. All right, let's go ahead and jump through the news as quickly as possible because that took a lot longer than expected. But all right, but we are really light on news this week, so let's go ahead and start jumping. HarmonyCon is happening next week at the end of the week. We already heard mention of it, but yeah, HarmonyCon is happening. I honestly wish I could go. It sounds really exciting, and they keep making really awesome announcements. It's not happening. I am not going to be going. I wish I could, but no, my next con is going to be Babs, which is also in April, once again. So yeah, if you are in the Texas area, or they may have an online presence, you may be able to check out their Discord for HarmonyCon.
I also know Winchester's going as AV, so if you see him, say hi.
And yeah, Winchester will probably give us a nice little update on what happened at HarmonyCon after that, which will be nice. So yeah, I hope he has a fun time there. It sounds like it's going to be a hoot. So let's go ahead. Starting off with Cloud Draconicus, I do want to thank you. He's given us an update on Legends of Equestria, which has the Friendship Games from the 24th to the 28th of February. Opening ceremonies are going to be on the 24th at 10:30 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. Events throughout 3 days. 3 days. And of course the closing ceremony. So if you want a reason to go into Legends of Equestria and enjoy some winter shenanigans with a fun little MMO RPG, you have the opportunity to do so. Once again, thank you, Cloudy the Conquest, for giving me the heads up on that. Next, so who expected Netflix to basically go biblical on us?
At this point, kinda, yeah.
All right. So Netflix.
Not surprised at this point.
So Netflix, we have heard cries from both sides. We heard cries that that Pony will stay at all 8 seasons. We heard cries that it will be gone forever. Netflix heard us and said, split it in half, and nobody was happy. But seasons 5 through 8 of Friendship is Magic has been removed from Netflix. So basically, they cut out Starlight Glimmer and the School of Friendship altogether.
That image is appropriate.
Yeah. So at the moment, though, I could very Yar Fiddle-Dee-Dee vaguely has it absolutely right. I'm not gonna lie. So
A pirate's life for me.
so at the moment, unfortunately, it can only be surmised that it's a matter of time before all of Friendship is Magic is gone. So enjoy it on Netflix while you can. However, I would recommend looking into physical media for some of the seasons and other means.
They still don't have season 8 or 9 on DVD.
They do
They
not.
have 8.
They do not.
Not
Do they
9.
have 8?
No, they don't. Not legally. There's a nice little shop somewhere in undisclosed Asia with very odd production facilities that they do have season
You
8 and
sound
9.
like you know this place.
I've seen the websites. Wait, season 8 on DVD, really? Come into something. Could you clarify? Is that an actual legitimately produced season 8 from Shout Factory, or is this? Oh,
Wait, oh, you made a mistake.
okay. Never mind. Yeah. No, it is not legitimately available outside of Hulu, in
No.
any kind of physical media or Amazon. You can buy the seasons off Amazon.
Technically, you can also go off of YouTube, Google Play Movies.
No.
TV,
The
Roku. Wait, it's free on Roku.
wait, what?
Yeah, it's free on Roku.
How many episodes? You know what? I'm not going to delve into this too much, but yeah, Netflix is slowly removing Friendship is Magic. However, before people get too upset, please keep in mind, unfortunately, the reason that this is happening is because streaming wars have started to occur, and unfortunately that means all of the shows are starting to get increased price points or are becoming unavailable outside of where companies want to increase their populace. So yeah,
After
shows.
they put, sorry, Circuit. After they put season Generation 5 on Netflix, I wonder if we'll see Hasbro streaming service someday.
I honestly don't know.
no.
I wouldn't be surprised if they did that just to put in My Little Pony, Ponytails, Generation 3,
Transformers,
Transformers. I mean, G.I. Joe. They could honestly do
Power
it.
Rangers.
Actually, yeah.
I can see it being a business model where they basically use Netflix to put out the current stuff, and then pretty much if you want to relive the classics, you got to come to us.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
I could see
yeah.
that.
That was one of my thoughts as well.
So, anyway, that's going on with Netflix. Let's go ahead and talk about some merch. Now, it looks like Equestria Daily is starting to do reviews of Brony made merchandise, and started off with Prance, which is an awesome little game that is loosely based off of War. If you ever played War on playing cards, I think it's called several other things, but in my neck of the woods, it's called War.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I remember it as War too.
So yeah, if you want to get a review of Prance and maybe get an interest in picking up an awesome little card game with pony art,
Yeah, Clubhouse Games, 51 Games has War on it as well for Switch.
I'm sorry. Every time I hear Prance, I can't help but think of Prance Revolution.
I love that.
French Revolution.
But Prance
God.
Revolution has begun.
Well, anyway, let's move on to the other news.
Let them
Glowing
take-
Up. Glowing Up has a karaoke video now. So if you really want to know how to sing what the hell Izzy is singing as she's being flung in the air through wires, that's not Izzy. That's Trippy.
No, it's not Izzy. It's the smaller one, not the tall
Izzy
Yeah.
one.
would love to
It's
fly
Prince-
in the air with her, though.
Actually, Izzy would love that. But
Oh,
no,
yeah.
if you wanted to know how to sing the lyrics while you're being flung around on wires that cannot be seen, but somehow, Trippy has the song there for you. So yeah, have fun with that.
Well, in fairness, there have been acts on wires singing, so
Well, yeah, I'm just having fun with the
I
concept.
know the fling around part though.
So, concept art. Because we gotta go back to concept art because we have no merch this week.
Blue.
Oh god,
a
he was
boy!
in shining armor.
Which was
So
blue.
good.
Abadi abadai.
He is a neon blue too. He is bright blue.
Yes.
Party time, bro!
Honestly, I kind of like him better this way. I'm not gonna lie.
He is-
Guess what? I didn't know you were a canon.
This was never supposed to be. I'm sorry. I got cut. I got cut early on the production line. That was my attempt.
You did something
So-
awful and they cut you from your contract and replaced you.
No, I think it was because his hair kept burning up everything.
Tragic early, I know.
Yeah. But yeah, no, early Hitch was all blue. I honestly like it. It's a nice little design, but I guess I'll get used to the current Hitch.
Also, that color scheme almost looks like shining armor to
Yeah, even the artist liked him so much with these colors.
I see why they did it because if you look at the Earth ponies, they're all very natural, like earthy colors.
Oh no, yeah, even in the the
And-
original MLP, the Pegasus, Earth Ponies, the Unicorns, they all had different like color schemes associated with them.
Yeah, this is more akin to the Pegasi and even shows, honestly, in the movie too. So
Yeah, so it's
It's tragic,
understandable. It's tragic, but it's understandable.
unicorns
Earth ponies will
mostly
always be
colored.
lame.
Pegasus
So-
are mostly blues and violets, and Earth ponies are mostly brown, green.
So who wants to have a little bit of like mental whiplash?
Of course, I do. I would like it.
Here is
Oh my God.
the original colorings of Toots and Sweets from the Generation 5 movie. And they were
He's
originally
looking at her like, you want some of this, baby?
that's not what I'm looking at here, unfortunately.
For a second there, I thought that was a Real 63 version of Hitch. So
That's not what I saw either. Anybody else seeing what I saw here? Come on, somebody else has got to see what I saw. Anybody, really? Am I the only one? Thank you, Vaguely.
yeah,
Snips and
Snips and
Snails.
Snails.
I'm seeing Snips and goddamn Snails. It is
I
really
was
weird.
trying to put it out of my mind, but now you brought it to the surface.
I will bring that screaming to the surface. Granted.
The way I saw that, I was away doing other stuff.
But yeah, these were the characters in the factory. They did switch their colors and they changed the names. However, this was the original concept they had for them. Though I'm kind of glad they did. Toots and Sweets is okay, but calling him Cindy is not bad. But Dudley,
Dudley the Dragon, Dudley.
Actually, never mind. I'm kind of glad they changed the name too for both of them. I mean, I don't know. A pony named Cindy is almost like the pony named Rob. It feels.
His name's Rob.
It feels wrong, doesn't it? Does anybody else feel like it feels wrong in this universe?
Hi, my
Yeah,
name
it
is
definitely
Rob.
feels
I was
odd.
robbed.
It's like, I mean, Rob is a funny running gag because he's a pony. He's basically the pony equivalent of naming your kid Sunflower. But what the these? Okay. But yeah, there you go. I'm gonna let your mind go with horrible places with that. And for the last little bit of concept art, here is the receptionist pony from Maritime Bay Factory. And the concepts for him.
Sexy lad.
One of them kind of feels like that sleazy business guy that you see, that you kind of get jokes about in like 90s movies. Like he's got a little come over thing.
The one
I don't
with
know
the
if it's the glasses or whatever, but he almost looks like Spengallop a bit.
Yeah, I gotta get that.
Yeah. I honestly like the first sketch up above the best. Because he just looks like your buddy.
Oh, Faith IT crowd
Like
vibes.
that cool dude. Yeah.
You know what? The one at the
Yeah.
top there, the one at the top with the shaggy hair, I am getting IT crowd vibes out of him.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes,
He's your
shaggy
buddy. He's here to
beard
help you.
reminded me of that. The shaggy beard tipped me off to that.
Yeah.
The other two is like, all right, you're gonna try to steal my money, aren't you?
Yeah, it feels like he's gonna do something horrible to him.
Just a reminder, we'll run out of time on cards here in a moment.
I'm moving. I know. All right, and finally, last little bit of news here. A video game listed up in Australia called My Little Pony: A Maritime Bay Adventure. This was put up for classification in Australia. What does this mean? Absolutely nothing. I want this to mean something. I, honest to God, would love so much to see an actual pony video game again at some point. One actually made that wasn't released on Android that is trying to milk us for $10s and $15 because they got Chrissy in a different outfit. You heard me, Game Loft, you motherfucker. Anyways.
We can only hope.
I want to, and this is actually apparently being produced by Melbot Studios, who are published by Outright Games. They created Peppa Pig, that PS4 Peppa Pig game that everybody laughed about. No,
We're doomed.
We're not doomed yet.
We're
Stop panicking.
now calm down. The thing is, I'm not sure we're complete. Anybody ever play that game actually?
No,
I've only seen playthroughs.
For shits and giggles.
I've seen playthroughs.
Yeah. I'm not expecting miracles out of this thing, but actually having a physical video game release, even if it's something completely stupid like Peppa Pig, I will be happy. Okay, Bigley, I apologize. I should have cut myself off sooner. I don't care about being censored, though. I will not be censored unless I actually start getting people to sponsor
We'll
us.
do it in
Then
post.
Then I will care about getting censored if I actually get sponsors and money. Because I'm doing this for free, I don't give a hell anymore. Yeah.
It'd
So
be
I'll
a
be perfectly
nightmare with
honest,
censors if you were paid.
with a name like that, I honestly thought it was going to be a web browser game.
It does sound like one. It sounds like a web browser game, and everything inside my brain is screaming web browser and Android game. I want to believe it's an actual physical game, and one, even if it's like some cheap crap knockoff that you'd sell for $20 over at a Kmart, if the three that still exist apparently. I would so buy it. I would go after it because just to have something like that instead of some stupid digital. Here's a world, and we're gonna just sell you ponies $15 a pop.
I don't care if it's digital as long as it doesn't milk me for every cent I have.
You see, this is why I preferred that game where you just did the balls.
Anyway, moving on here. That is my hope. That is my dreams. Let's see how fast they get crushed. Let's move on to the content creation.
immediately.
So, content creation. Challenge of the week. Let's see if Cole Dustin seems here. The challenge of the week was Mad Madness.
Pancakes,
Madness.
trains, wind.
But we also had the protest initiative challenge. That's right, a challenge in protest of our challenges. These challenges are in protest, of course. Completely in protest. Suki went and bugged him.
Were you looking for coal?
I think he was digging for coal. Oh my god.
You digging for it. Yeah.
He's digging for coal. Suki's digging for coal.
There they are.
Alright.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Suki. So, we have the challenge of the week, which is madness. But we also have the protest initiative challenge, which Cold Dust unfortunately didn't give us, but it was actually given to us by Crazy Matt Captain, now that I think about it.
Yeah, sorry. I was having kind of a bad mental health week.
Dude, if you
It's
you needed the time off, you're okay.
Yeah, if you need a break, take a break. We are here for you. If you need hugs, we'll send hugs.
Don't
If you
worry,
need to
we're gonna
recharge
do
your
some wood
batteries, just take your
crafting
time.
and make the things that I suggested in the pre-show during the Quiplash there, right?
Yes, wood crafting. So, in vain of that, I actually went art first and then story. I had a dumb idea in my complete insane stupor and drew this. Of course, unfortunately, I kind of goofed it up a little bit, so I took a second photo, which also kind of went goofy because I didn't reorient my camera. So you
The
can
triangle blew his mind.
So you can see CMC a little bit better, but yeah, this is an impossible triangle. Given to Toa, which, yeah,
It's infinite.
Thank you, Circuit. You are now giving me a buff body.
yeah, except your head exploded, so the body's no longer useful.
Oh, I don't know about that. Given the other.
I know. You'll never see that body again. However, this also came with a short...
Oh, it's a template now. He will recreate it.
That is not a template. That thing is horrible. I tried so hard. I worked so hard on that triangle that making the body was just horrible. I don't know how to point it out. Alright. Anyway, so, yep, here's the art. And let's go ahead and go with the story. This one's going to be a little bit shorter, which honestly is probably a good thing considering our situation. So, and of course, please bear with me for typos, editing, weirdness, because I did write this up, and I also try to make it as completely insane as possible. So it is, we'll go with the madness with this. Late into the night, flashes of light came from inside the bar, working inside of it. With angry, obsessive furtiveness. Really, it said that. You know what, I give up. Fierceness. A single green unicorn sat alone at a table, surrounded by piles of papers, figures, random puzzles, and all sorts of random items. Rifling through another set of papers, he gave a yell of annoyance. Toss them aside. No, it's not enough! I will not be outdone again! He stood up from the table and began to pace around the room, floating over a dark liquid that smelled of coffee, vodka, hot chocolate, and whiskey. Whatever it was, it did nothing to calm him, or fuel him any further in his fervor. He was a pony possessed. Every time he is there following suit, I go into digital art. He begins making MS Paint with quick swap characters. I go into a virtual chat. He shows up a day later with his own self-made avatar. I will look up VTubers, and he already has one made. Every time I stream, he is ahead. I look at a technology, and he's there. I looked at Lego models, and he already had a set. His swipe to zooms over the table, scattering more papers, several figures onto the floor before slamming down onto the hardwood. He taunts me. He tasks me, and I shall have him. I'll chase him round the streams of Twitch, round the videos of YouTube, round the wikis of Lego building before I give him up. Circuit stood there panting for a moment, then suddenly quickly slapped himself across the face with a sword. No! That's just following him around. I need to surpass him. To succeed him. Must find the avenue he cannot take. The path he cannot follow. I will have my victory. If it costs me my pony figures, I will have it. If it costs me my video game collection, I will have it. If it costs me my new graphics card, well, maybe not that. You seem to be losing yourself, old friend. Circuit looks over at the shadow in the corner, growls back at it. No! He must be stopped! He must be brought down! He's evil! Evil! No. He is but a mechanical one with free time. He means not any harm. No! He's evil! A wrong evil! He must be stopped! Circuit walked over to the shadow, sipping at the drink again before slamming it on the ground and pointing it at the shadow as it points back. You know that he will always match us and can surpass us if we do not stop him. You assume he will never have another good idea? Circuit slams his face into the wall, stares at himself in the mirror. You know it will not matter. It will not stay unique, stay special. Nothing ever stays unique. There will always be copiers and imitators. I know that! I'm not a fool. Just need something unique from him. Anything! Just need one. And will you stop drinking? Whatever that is, and get yourself together. Yes. Yes, I will, handsome face on the wall that is not mine. You know what? I don't... No. Okay, thank for the editing, but that actually was intended to sound like that. You know what? I don't even... you know what? I don't even exist. Okay, whatever. Okay, go get some wood. Just follow my instructions. Long into the night, the pony talked to himself with a cackling smile as pieces of wood were carved and shaped. In the morning, Toakoi and CMC came into the bar together. Whatever happened in the night was completely gone. The entire bar was cleaned up and sorted out with nothing out of place, outside of a single gift marked Toakoi. Toa walked up to the gift and began to unwrap it, all while CMC was watching, and suddenly pulled up an impossibility. It was a triangle made of wood, but it was also impossibly shaped as the sides twisted into one another, but also didn't at the same time. Toakoi kept looking at the thing, trying to process what it was. Every time he got close to an answer, a contradiction would occur. He would process it again, over and over and over, endlessly, in a computational loop until... CMC heard a loud popping sound, which sounded like a firecracker going off. That was not the popping sound!
Sorry, that was the alarm for my laundry.
That's okay.
It's great timing.
It's amazing timing, though. Which sounded like a firecracker going off. Looking over, he saw Toa standing there with a wooden triangle and began to laugh himself silly.
Now see, this is why you go into the Escher ways of physics.
Yeah, honestly, I am half sorry that I'm ahead on you on some of the stuff, but it's just happenstance sometimes.
In all honesty, though, this is kind of written a little bit in honest things that I've seen Toa recently doing. Just he's made an avatar in VR chat, and then suddenly I can't remember where or how, but he suddenly popped up with his own with his own VTuber avatar out of nowhere. It's just like, oh my god, what the hell else?
Here's the fun thing. I had the VTuber stuff beforehand. Like, I believe I did it. It was before TrotCon, because I was planning on doing that for the panel this year. So I had that all set up. The VR avatar is just that, but I rigged it.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. In all honesty, as much as I do rag on Toakoi, he does do a lot of amazing stuff I wish I had the ability to do. It's just kind of funny that he kind of throws himself at the exact same things I'm looking at. So I know it's coincidence, but I couldn't help resist.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. Besides, I had to make your head explode with an impossible triangle. I
appreciate that, and I understand completely. Besides, I found where the head ended up.
Yeah. Too bad the body's no longer used, and that's.
That's only the second time that you made that. The first time was Roan.
Anyway, here's the other thing. We have a pony in madness encased in wood.
Realistic wood.
Yeah,
Or is that actual wood?
yeah. I think it's just a wooden background with a pencil mark with a ink marking.
Basically, the way I did this was I do have an actual Photoshop thing of the wooden background, copied that from the line art that I did, and then just put a black lay over it that was also a little bit, turned down on the opacity so it looked like I bent it into the wood.
Alright, and with that in mind, everybody, that I believe that is what we got in regards to content creation for this week. So, once again, the challenge of the week for you chatters. I ask of you once again, give us random things to throw into a randomizer that we will pull from and make that our target to draw. Right, whatever we want to do. It's up to you chatters, and we will do it. One per customer, though. Power of spam to start. Oh god, no, the power of spam. You want to see me go into a deeper madness? Do the power of spam. Relaxation. Loot box of joy. What's with the ofs here?
I think we're
It's the power of canned meat. Yes.
Oh,
You
there's
know-
a second layer if you forgot.
You know, I'm gonna do it. Power of canned meat. We'll put that in there. Party. Cadence and shining armor on a date. Oh, that's a new
No, circuit. That's power of spam.
Yeah.
That's my
Oh.
joke.
Power of spam. Oh. Oh, I like that actually. Okay. Cadence and shining armor on a date. Okay. All right. Do we got any other entries here? Springs.
Springs can be dangerous.
Oh yeah.
Springs can be dangerous.
In fairness, the fact that Valentine's Day is coming is technically the fandom's Shining Armor and Princess Cadence Day.
All right. You have your quick chance to get it in now. I'm going to go ahead and load up. Wow, when's the last time I actually used this program? I thought it was recently.
The Let's Draw?
No.
Draw Together?
No.
Krita?
Thank you, Krita. Gonna go ahead and start launching Krita, and as soon as it's up, if we don't have any other entries, I'm gonna go ahead and pull randomizer, and let's see what we got.
Yeet.
I don't know if it's Krita or Krita.
I like Krita. I don't know why, just Krita sounds awesomer to me.
Given the English language, it could be anything, especially if you go English language. Don't know why I did that.
Neither do I. Don't do it again. Alright,
I make
Krita's
no
loaded!
promises.
Krita's loaded, so now we randomize. Party! Next week's challenge is Party. But we also have the Protest Initiative Challenge.
The Protest Initiative Challenge this week is newsprint.
Ooh, newspaper.
Yeah, becomes.
It could be. It's up to you.
What?
Is that one word or two?
One.
I go with one. So, for those of you who want to participate, it can be any type of fan creation. Whether you're making plushies, drawing, animating, writing, making music. However you decide to express your creativity, the theme is Party with a Protest of Newsprint. All you need to do is just submit it to our content creation tab in the Brony Show Discord.